You know, not a bad morning for it today. We do have temperatures a little on the cool side, and we're going to be tracking a couple rain chances here through the morning hours, though most of those showers will be very light today. Ahead of another system on Tuesday, expecting warm, breezy weather Tuesday afternoon. Most of the rain Tuesday will be focused very late in the day, likely into the evening hours, but we will be tracking a few storms by Tuesday evening and Tuesday night, and some showers still lingering around through Wednesday. This week, all of the rain is really focused in the first half of the week. Now, stepping outside this morning, a few spots back into the upper 30s. Elsewhere, temperatures in the low to mid 40s. Marion at 41, while Mount Vernon dipping briefly down to about 37 degrees. Paducah currently at 41, Cape at 42, while out to the west, Ellington, Missouri at 51. Clouds increasing from the west, but a live view from Mount Vernon this morning, looking back into the eastern sky, and a gorgeous sunrise once again out there with some of the high clouds. Should be a very picturesque sunrise this morning. Clouds increasing from the west. Underneath some of those clouds, again, temperatures warmer back into southeast Missouri. Elsewhere to the east, though, temperatures again on the cool side, especially into southeastern Illinois, closer to the high pressure that is now moving away from our region. Winds today will be back out of the south on the western side of the high, and this morning we are tracking some showers back into central and western parts of Missouri and back into eastern Kansas, making their way in, inching their way closer and closer to our region. Again, shower chances today are somewhat small. This is the much bigger storm system that's grabbing our attention this morning, that is moving along the coast of the Pacific Northwest and will arrive here for tomorrow. It's going to move back into the plains and shift into the upper Midwest. 9 a.m. this morning, there's the light showers starting to move out across parts of southeast Missouri. Notice as they try to push east, they kind of just fall apart. So the best rain chances today will generally be west of I-57 in southern Illinois and then back into southeast Missouri. But even into the Ozark Mountains, could still be dealing with an isolated shower or two late this afternoon. Now, waking up Tuesday morning, I can't completely rule out an isolated shower, but for the most part, the daylight hours on Tuesday will be dry. 3 p.m. Tuesday afternoon, strong winds out of the south, out ahead of that next cold front. And notice storms developing into the St. Louis metro area and then back into western Missouri. And then a big line of storms pushes eastward as we head into Tuesday night. This could actually be a little on the early side. More and more signs that this will likely arrive into our region closer to about 10, 11, or even into midnight hours on Tuesday night, first thing on Wednesday morning. But this line of storms could be packing a punch as it moves on through. It moves through late Tuesday night, and then by Wednesday, we get on the backside of the storm system and some showers moving through parts of central Illinois and then getting wrapped into this storm system for Wednesday afternoon. Storm Prediction Center right now highlighting much of southwest Illinois, southeast Missouri there in the yellow color. That's a level 2 for an isolated strong storm or 2. Again, that's Tuesday night, large hail, damaging winds, the main threats. And the good news is here that this line of storms will likely be weakening as it moves into and through our region. Projected rainfall amounts, not everybody's going to pick up heavy rain from this next line of storms, but there could be some pockets. Those that see the heavier storms could see some pockets over an inch or so into Tuesday evening. Again, most of the wet weather this week is focused through the first half of the week. By Thursday, Friday, and even into the first part of the weekend, we expect some dry weather to return. Today, though, about a 20% chance of a shower or two late this morning through the early part of the afternoon. 68 degrees, so for a high temperature today, a little breezy with winds out of the south. And again, this evening, mostly cloudy skies to begin. Another shower chance or two closer to midnight. Again, a lot of us are going to stay dry for the next 24 hours. Better rain chances, though, by Tuesday night. Out ahead of that system, though, we're talking temperatures in the mid-70s Tuesday afternoon. It drops us a few degrees behind it, but by the end of the week, we're quickly warming back up. By Friday, we're back into the low 70s, and then on Saturday, despite some clouds, temperatures warming up to about 80 degrees. Second half of the weekend brings another strong system, another cold front, brings more chances for some showers and storms by Sunday afternoon. Abby.